Hello YouTube! Happy December and happy Fallout Friday. Welcome back to Red Rocket. We just started this settlement, so we haven't done much quite yet, but we have built some living quarters back here. We already have our little farmland going, and I have some fun ideas for what we can do today, so let's get into it. So I think the main thing that I want to focus on today is maybe working a little bit in this area, as well as potentially creating like a restaurant of sorts. I do like the idea of having like a bar here. And I'm not exactly sure how I want that to work yet, but this is just like the perfect spot for some bar stools. So I don't know if I want to maybe do like a rooftop restaurant and have there be like downstairs seating, or what I want to do with that. But I think that we're going to have fun experimenting today. So let's do it. If I want it to be on the roof, we are going to have to figure out a good way to reach the roof, obviously. I think that we could get some stairs right in this area right here. I was also thinking about using the warehouse pieces. Was it warehouse? I thought it was warehouse. Not that. Scaffolding, maybe? Yes, I was thinking about using like a ramp to get up there. I thought that would be kind of cool. So let's just play with this idea and bring it. I don't know if I want it all the way back here or not. Let's see just how this works. Okay, so that is high enough. Yeah, I like the idea of building up here. I think that this will be nice. So, am I able to make it move into the ground anymore? I wonder. Yes, I am. I am. How does this feel? That feels a little bit more level. Let's see if I can get like some floor to clip. Yeah. Okay, I need you to clip right here though. Can't freaking see. I know you want to. Come on. Right here. Right here. Maybe if I try from this angle, it'll work better. Okay, it wants to do it over that way. Maybe I'm too close. Maybe I need to bring it out a little bit more. Oop. Uh-oh. Okay, you are gonna have to move for just a minute. We'll put you in here. Okay, that's better. Maybe this is enough? Maybe that's too much. I don't know. We'll just have to see. Yeah, okay. Okay. Is that close enough? Technically, yes. What if I maneuver it around here? That's not gonna work. I mean, why is it not clipped together? What has happened with that? I mean, it's not bad. I think we can work with that. And I'll tell you what I want to do up there is get some railing, a little safety feature. But do I want to do railing, or do I want to do like the balcony railing? I think that's more what I'm leaning towards. I just think it looks a little bit nicer. So let's see if that'll clip okay. Yeah. It'll just give it a better vibe, I think. Yes, cool. Okay. The other thing I was thinking is we could put a little rug or a welcome mat up here. Let's see what we got. Just a small something. This might actually be kind of perfect. Okay, it's not as big as I was hoping. But I mean, it would work. It would work here. Maybe I'll come back to that. Let's venture up here. There's so much space up here. Who knew? Okay, so wow, where to begin? There's so much space. Can I scrap anything up here, I wonder? It doesn't seem like it. Do I want seating to be all the way up here? I don't know. I could stretch it that far, or this could be like a multi-purpose area. Let's see. We could make it into like a little bit of a marketplace, perhaps. We know that we want the food and drink up here. We know that for certain. It'd be nice if I could do this one, but alas. We could do the food and maybe just like the general trader up here. I don't know if I want to, though. Something else we could do, even, is put like an apartment up here. Like just a studio apartment type of thing. So whoever works the food stand can just live up here. I feel like that would work out really nicely. So maybe we should just start with that. And for that, I think that I would want it over in this area. But is that going to clutter this too much? Maybe I should put it over here. And have like most of the living quarters be on this side of the settlement. Let's explore. This is not what I meant to click. Let's explore. So as far as structures go, we could, let's work with the wood. Like, I'm thinking we could literally do like a 1 block apartment, but let's make it a little bit more. In fact, let's make it stretch all the way across. That's like very different from my original idea, but I like the idea of the red rocket sign being centered. So that's what we're gonna go with. Let's have the door be here, and we'll try to make this as clean looking as possible. So we're gonna use mostly this wall, I think. Oops. Clip, thank you. And then I want a window portion. I want it close to the door, I think. So we'll do this one on both sides here. So that's what we're working with on the outside. It's not the most beautiful thing, but I'm thinking we can put like the bar store right in front and then have all of the seating out here, and then we can tinker with that side of the roof when we get to that point, but we're going to start here. So now we have our structure. I'm going to go ahead and figure out the living arrangements here. Part of me wants to do just the same rug on either side, but I don't know how that feels actually. Let's do maybe this one here. And then that's going to be the bedroom over there. So we can go ahead and get the bed out. I think I want to use the vault bed. Something's telling me to use the vault bed. So we're going to do that. And then I want like some kind of dresser situation or a desk. A desk would be nice, but I don't really want to put it where the bed is. So here's what we're going to do. That. Yeah. Yeah. And I'll probably do like one of my half walls in front of the bed to just section it off. In fact, maybe we should go ahead and do that. I can either do the half wall or I can get something that's tall enough. This isn't what I want. Maybe the bookshelf trick. Maybe that's what I want. If I wall it off just so, then I can create a small little office space right here. And I do think that that'll work just fine. I might even be able to do a second smaller shelf right next to it. Do I have anything that's a little bit thinner? That might be the job for containers. Like a filing cabinet is what I was thinking. Would they still be able to walk back here? Not easily. And that's not even lined up. Oh, that's actually not gonna work, is it? The only way that would work is if I could turn it sideways. What else do I have? I do have the locker, which is not a terrible idea. Like, I mean, it's not terrible. It sections it off a little bit more, but I don't like the inconsistency in height. I'm being very picky here, but I think that it'll pay off. What about this? This is a little bit skinnier. Oh, it's not gonna sit right next to it though. For some reason. What else? What else do we have? I know that these are very like long, so we can't really use those. Maybe I should come back to that situation and go ahead and work with the desk, and I think I want to use the vault desk. This one right here. And I think that that is going to be perfect. So let's get a little chair. I am liking this so far. I'm feeling... We could get like fancy chair. I think I do want fancy chair. I don't know why I'm feeling so inclined to use the vault pieces here, because this is a pretty rundown looking settlement and it doesn't necessarily match everything else that I've done. But for whatever reason, this like whole restaurant, rooftop restaurant vibe feels luxurious, and I want that to be reflected in the bartender's apartment. So I think that that's the vibe that I'm going with, you know? We can do a little shelf above the desk. Oh, that's pretty centered right off the bat. Good work, Lucy. Good work. Let's get a couch in here. And the ottoman. I could do the ottoman. I could get the more rundown, like, sister furniture to kind of balance out everything. I guess is there not an ottoman with the... Oh, there it is. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. I'll put it over here. They can move it around as they please. And it doesn't feel like there's a lot of space for a table, but maybe we can do like a very small something. Like, this is what I was envisioning, but I don't know if that looks quite right. So we're gonna keep looking. I do like the square one. But is that like too in the way? It feels kind of in the way. I mean, they can still move past it. And it looks good from this angle. We can leave it there for now and just see how it goes. So this is looking good so far. Let's take a look at miscellaneous. Let's remind ourselves what's going on in here. Sometimes I just need a reminder. Okay, I don't think I need any of that in here, although some of it will probably be useful in the actual restaurant space. Let's get some wall art up. I feel like probably Nuka World should be represented. Is there any wall art here? I guess not. Maybe in here? Oh, I did have a lot of trouble with this wall art. I wonder... Yeah, for some reason it really wants to clip into the ground. I don't know if that's like a common glitch or not. What does that say? If you spit from this ride, you may be removed from the park. Keep hands and feet inside the vehicle. Clothing required to ride. See, I feel like these would be really fun to use. Oh, they will work on some of the walls. We might use those outside. Those could be fun. I guess all of the signage is just in wall decorations. Here's the Nuka clock. We can use that for sure. Usually like to use it in an office space. That's not... It's probably just in signs, huh? I mean, we do have the Nuka floats. I feel like that's just going to look really nice over all of this red. But it does cover up our window on this side. Maybe if I put it over here. Yeah. And that kind of balances it out too, because the couch is like a really heavy eye spot. Like, you just automatically gravitate to the couch. And the Nuka-Cola floats sign brings it back, so it balances, which is great. We could just put a bunch of signage on this side. What is happening? Okay. I may have to angle myself just so. Wants to go on the outside for some reason. It's kind of goofy. Let's do the bakery one. What else? What else? What else? We have a lobster roll. Can go over here. And ice cream. Looks pretty good. And if I can find one more, maybe that would be great. I wish that said pizza. It doesn't. It doesn't say pizza. Okay, I've used all of the food all of the food signs. So that might be all for that area. But it looks pretty good. Like I'm not mad about how that looks at all. Let's come back out here for a second. I kind of want to work with this. Oh, you can see the signs from right here. That's kind of nice. I like that. Let's go ahead and get our store set up. I want to use this. And actually, before I put that down, I want to put the rubber floor mats on the ground. I don't need a very large spot, but just enough. It also is going to give me a good signal for where I can center the bar. That is very helpful. Great. Okay. So that's good. I wish that I could expand it a little bit. How do I want to do that? I did it at Nordhagen with the counter, which I could do again. I could also be a little bit more creative if I could find something different. I mean, we do have this long table. Is there anything that reaches to the top up here? Oh, ooh, this is high enough. That actually would make a lot of sense, I think. It won't clip there, but I think that works. We'll do it once more. The concentration levels in this room are off the charts. Perfect. So that gives a little bit of space for bartender to walk around, some cabinetry to hold things. I could put a sink back there. Maybe. Let's just put it down for a second and see if I can. I want it to be lower. This one's probably not going to work. Maybe the other one. That's a water fountain though. So not exactly what I'm needing. Darn. Okay. What if it was just on the end of this? Kind of crazy maybe. Kind of crazy maybe, but I mean, does that kind of make sense though? Is that crazy? That might be crazy. Maybe we won't do that. But I feel like it's not the worst idea I've ever had. You get me? Gosh, I really wish that was lower. Like, why can it not be at the, like, bottom of this? Let's forget about the sink for now. I don't think that is what I need to be focusing on. Instead, we could be focusing on... I think it would make sense to have a cooler back here. So we'll put that in the ground. We should go pick our bartender. Let's see who we've got down here that's unassigned. There's Kate. You're unassigned. Would you like a job? Come with me. really like the ramp. I think that that was a good decision. Very good decision. Let's go ahead and get some bar stools happening. I'm gonna do the fancy ones, I think. Look at that shadow. It's kind of cool looking. I hope that's in the right direction. It's always hard to tell. Okay. Now we need to figure out the rest of the seating, which I've been putting off because that feels like a very daunting task. We have so much space to fill. But we're gonna fill it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great time. We could definitely utilize a few of these, I think. But where do we want to put them? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what is with me and feeling so, like, indecisive right now. I could put this. That looks like a sink. I'm not going to bother with that right now. I think I want these tables. Like, we can do a nice long one. I'm trying to get it. Okay. Another long one. Okay, that works. And then we'll do our shorter ones over here. And then the rest will be like this, I suppose. And let's just take a look at this for a second. I don't want it to be like too crowded. Maybe I should move. I also want to put the pool table up here. I say after I've just announced that I don't want it to be too crowded up here. But I mean, I do have a lot of space. And the pool table can go right here. Maybe I should go ahead and get that out. Just so I can visualize. Where is that thing? Here. Okay, is it floating? It is in fact floating. Can I put it on a pillar or something? Maybe? Okay, that doesn't want to... I mean, this is not... If I do this, I'm going to have to do it on the ground, and I really don't know if that's worth it. You feel me? Really just don't know if that's worth it. Let's work on this. The thing that's right in front of us, let's work with this first. I'm losing daylight rapidly. So we're gonna have to figure something out with that. I wish the red rocket sign actually lit up, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Okay, this is going very well, I think. Looking good, looking like a restaurant. These tables, I think I just want to be like one chair, seating. And I don't think that it'll be too close to the bar stools. I will switch to the red chairs though. Move that one out just a little bit. Have some varied levels. I could put some lighting maybe on the outside of the building. Also, why has my person not come to their position? You know? Where did they go? Why are you all down here? What's going on? Why do you all keep congregating? I feel like you're whispering about me. Are you the one that I assigned? Yeah, what are you doing down here? Can you not make it? Let's try assigning her to the bed that's up here. Listen, if I can walk up here, they should be able to walk up here, right?
Okay.
I mean, it's assigned. We'll see. We will see. Now, I think as far as power goes, what is this? I have never attempted to use this ever. I'm curious about that. Like, how does that work? I don't feel like I need tons of power, but maybe I should do a medium. I don't want it to be so, like, pervasive. It's so big. I could always do multiple of these, you know? I don't know. We're just going to work with that for now and just see how it goes. How did these work? I guess I'm feeling very experimental today. I'm like, okay, let's work with a bunch of things that I have never worked with before. Like, is this supposed to hook up to this? It looks like no. Interesting. What do these do? Whoa. I guess I've just never looked that far. Anyway, I know someone commented about the power pylons and like some wiring tricks, and I promise I read your comment, but that's been like weeks ago. So I don't remember anything. I'll have to look back on that later and actually like study what you told me. But I do appreciate the tips and tricks. The good thing is, while it is like noisy in the background, it's not like too loud. Like I could enjoy my food with that in the background. And the further you get over here, the quieter it is. Okay, let's explore the lights here. I think first things first, I just want to see if I can hook the string lights out here. I probably can. Yeah, and that automatically just looks good. I want it to be on the outside though. I wonder if maybe I put a roof down. I mean, that looks like it's on, no, it's on the inside, I think. I have to get so close to see. I mean, that works because it also lights the inside of the house. It lights the office pretty well. So that's a double whammy. That's good. I can do a little open sign. I could do neon. Do I want to do neon? I mean, like neon letters is what I'm talking about. Like we could do like our own little red rocket sign up here. Let's just see how much power that takes. I don't want you to clip right here. I love how easy this is to connect. It just makes it really nice. Red, what am I running into? Table. Red rocket. Perfect. I could do like diner right underneath, perhaps. Or eatery. I think I like diner better. We'll do it right here. Oh, what happened there? Don't scrap it. Just pick it up. Move it over. Good job, Lucy. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm loving that. Can we just take a moment? I'm loving that. That is so cool looking. We should put a roof on this place. We should also figure out how to get this lady to come. What are you doing, you know? Why are you not coming up here? Can you just truly not access it? Because that feels a little silly. Because we made this whole ramp for you. Like, what do you mean?
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
Yeah, looking for trouble, I hope. It's as simple as that.
Okay. All talking to me at once. Hey, I'm like really trying to get you to do your job. Or at least sleep. None of you are sleeping. We have so many beds. We have 8 beds. What are you all doing not sleeping? Are they all just like truly glitched out? Let's check out. I just want to do a little check. Are we just all not going home at night? Just partying until the late hours? Okay. That's not promising. Okay. Yeah, so nobody's going to sleep at night. Not really certain what I'm supposed to do about that. So, I suppose we will do nothing right now. Why is she glowing red? Oh, cigarette. Duh. Of course. Well, at least this looks good. I'll put a roof on this lady's house. Hopefully she'll use it at some point. Which, honestly, that's none of my business. If they don't want to sleep, they don't want to sleep. I am going to continue building them a house. And they can use it whenever they choose. And you know what? Shoot, I'll sleep. I'll take a nap. That way we can actually work in the daytime hours.
Rise and shine, love.
And we get to watch the sunrise over Red Rocket Diner. Let's take a look at it from this angle. Yeah, that's kind of rockin'. I love it. Is there anything... maybe we could put some, like, miscellaneous things around to make it feel more homey up here. We could get a plant. We could get a plant to go next to the counter. Does that feel like a food hazard? I don't know. I got stuck right there. That's not a good sign. Okay, so that means let's just move you a little forward. Perfect. I think that is going to be the task for the day, is creating that diner, because I'm a little short on time, so I can't go the full hour, and we have made it to almost 45 minutes of my filming. I do need to add a door to this house, so we can do that really quickly. And obviously we're going to choose a red door, because why would we do anything else, you know? I think that these open outwards, which is exactly what I want. So that's perfect. That is excellent. Let's do a little review. That looks great. Love it. Oh, she's here. Oh, good. Okay, maybe she'll actually show up to her job also. That, you do not understand how thrilled I am to see her sleeping in her bed. That makes me so happy. I really thought that she was going to be glitched out. I think I want to give her a lamp. Just really quick. Just really quick. Just hold on. Good morning. Are you going to work? Let's just see her go to work. Maybe. Nope, she's still standing here. Maybe she'll make it eventually. But I'm very happy with how this looks. I think that we have a lot of cool things that we can do with this settlement. Oh, here she comes. Oh, she is gonna sit. That's okay. But yeah, that's all we're gonna do today. Let me know what you want to see next time. What should we work on? We still need a clinic. We still need the traders, all kinds of like shops and things. I'm thinking that we could do either the clinic or the general store in the bottom floor of Red Rocket. So let me know if you have any preferences or ideas with that. Otherwise, it's time to say goodbye. So YouTube, as always, thanks so much for being here. If you enjoyed and would like to catch me live sometime, I do play games on Twitch 4 days a week. There's a link in the description that'll take you to my channel, so you can follow me over there and get notifications about when I go live, or you can continue watching the Cozy Settlement builds as well as all of my stream VODs here on YouTube by subscribing to this channel. And either way, no matter what you decide, I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye!